Hi, this is Merrill Jencks with the Big Helper Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. I'm coming at you today to share specific neighborhood stats for Power Ranch in the month of August 2018. I know you probably see lots of things on the news and social media that's sharing market stats for all of Phoenix, but what's really exciting is that Power Ranch is on fire, and I wanted to be able to come out and share exactly what's going on in your specific neighborhood to give you a better idea of, hey, that's all of Phoenix, but what's happening in Power Ranch? I'm gonna start with sharing some MLS stats, and I want to let you know I'm only looking at the MLS sales. Over 90% of homes that are being sold are being sold in the MLS, and I'm excluding the non-MLS sales mainly because a lot of time those homes are not selling for fair market value. It's a family member selling the home to another family member. It's an investor buying the home with at a discount with the plan to flip it. Some of those things. I want to really show you what the fair market activity is in your neighborhood. So that's why I'm only using the MLS stats for your neighborhood. But right now there's 24 active listings in Power Ranch, and they're ranging from the cheapest listing at $227,000, and the most expensive listing right now is $659,000. Right now there are 31 listings that are pending or under contract. Now I need to explain that really quickly because sometimes people get confused about this. There are three versions of pending that we use in our MLS, three ways that a listing can be under contract. Pending, UCB, which stands for under contract, but we're still accepting backup offers, or CCBS, which stands for contract contingent on buyer's sale. On all three cases, the seller has accepted an offer on the home, but they're choosing to continue to market the home for backup offers. But for basic understanding, all three categories are essentially pending. So again, only 24 active listings, 31 listings in Power Ranch right now that are pending. So there's actually more pending right now in the neighborhood than active listings. There are 25 listings in Power Ranch that sold in the month of August, again in the MLS, and those range from $225,000 all the way up to $620,000. Now that doesn't tell you very much about where you specifically land. So price per foot wise, the cheapest price per foot that anything sold in Power Ranch was $131 per foot, and the most expensive was $185 per foot. The homes that sold, of the 25 homes that sold, the average price per foot was $155, and the homes were selling for an average of 99% of list price. So if you had a home that was priced at $300,000 on average, it was going to sell for $297,000. That's really exciting because if you take the whole entire Phoenix metro area, homes are selling for an average of about 3% below the list price. So in Power Ranch, homes are selling only 1% below the list price. Here's the really exciting part. The average days on market for a home in the Phoenix metro area over the last couple of years has really consistently ranged between 65 and 75 days. Guess what? Of all the homes that sold in Power Ranch in August, guess what the average days on market was? It was only 39 days. Now, you might be thinking, gosh, it feels like homes are selling even faster than that. Well, in fact, they probably are. Remember I mentioned how we have those three statuses, pending, UCB, and CCBS? Well, when a seller decides to, once they've accepted an offer, to move their home to pending, the days on market stop counting. So if you put your home on the market for a week, you accept an offer, you move it to pending, and then it closes, it's going to show that you've only on the market for 7 days. If the seller decides, hey, I still want to market the home for backup offers, so you accepted an offer in 7 days, but then it was under contract for 30 days and it didn't close for 30 days, it's going to show a days on market of 37 days when it closes, not 7 days like the pending listing. So in reality, we say the average days on market is 39 days. Some listings go to pending, some listings go to UCB. What it really comes down to is, it's probably on average at least 10 or 15 days faster than that of actual active days on market before homes are accepting an offer, which is really exciting. In the month of August, 4 listings canceled and 1 listing expired. So I really love stats, so I hope you don't mind me sharing some of that information with you. I find it very, very fascinating. But if you're not such a stat rat and you really just want to know, okay, that sounds great, but what does that really mean to me? Well, one of my favorite numbers to look at, ultimately it just comes down to supply and demand, right? The value of your home is going to go up if demand is high and supply is low. And so one of my favorite stats to look at is called the month's supply of inventory. you kind of have to play a little game, and we pretend. Imagine no new homes were to come on the market. It became illegal to sell your home, right? So nothing else could become listed other than the homes that were already listed. How long would it take for everything to sell? Now, when we talk about month supply of inventory, it kind of shows us the temperature of the market. If the month supply of inventory is somewhere around 4 months, we're going to consider that a really balanced market. There's just enough homes for sale to meet the demand of buyers that are out there right now, and I'm going to expect home values to be like flat. Home values are probably not rising at all if you've got a month supply of inventory, maybe in the high 3s to low 4s. And then if the month supply of inventory is above that, then it's a buyer's market and home values may be falling. If you have a month supply of inventory lower than that, say 2 months or 1 month, then home values are rising, homes are selling fast, and they're selling for top dollar. Now, in the entire Phoenix metro area, we're seeing a month supply of inventory right now of about 2.2 months. That fluctuates every month based on exactly how many homes sell and exactly, but it's been sitting around 2, somewhere between 2 and 2.5 over the last couple of months. And that's why, on average, home values have risen about 10% in the last 12 months in Phoenix. But guess what it is in Power Ranch? I had to double check this. I couldn't believe it. For the month of August, there are 24 active listings right now and 25 homes sold in Power Ranch in the month of August, which means that the month supply of inventory is actually below a month. It's 29 days. Which is really, really great if you are a homeowner, because the value of your home is absolutely on the rise. So that's really, really great news. It's one of the lowest month supply of inventory I have seen, and as we all know, Power Ranch is an amazing neighborhood. There are a ton of people that are still buying right now and that are still really, really interested in living in your community. So if you are at all curious about what the new value of your home is, even if you have no intention of selling whatsoever and you're just morbidly curious and you want to know, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to put some numbers together, come preview your home, and let you know exactly where you're at. Thank you.